What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for October 1st, 2022. So we have the look ahead at next month. We have a couple cool things coming up. Of course, we have the next big Heroic Scroll event for the Transcendence hero, which is going to be the first thing we talk about. But there also looks like there's game mode expansions and a brand new game mode coming to the game. I don't know if they decided to scrap the old PvP game that we did one time and then we didn't ever see it again. I don't know if this is going to be a replacement. I don't know if it's going to be in addition to, but we do have 4 big spoilers here today. So make sure you guys take 1 second, hit that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so first up in the October events preview, we of course have the new Transcendence hero coming, Aranea. Now, this should be coming, as it says, on the 28th, which should be the start of, the 27th, 28th should be the start of the Halloween event week. That does mean it is going to be a Heroic Scroll event, and it also means that we are going to be getting the new hero coming in. And that's going to be the essentially Transcendence version of Aranea. This is going to be the second ever priest we've had in the Transcendence faction. And honestly, just kind of looking at her abilities as default, especially how close Azrael's was to Lord of Death Azrael, it kind of looks promising, especially with some cool synergies potentially with Eos. Part of it being that we can, lower the enemy's all damage received. We can lower their armor, things like that. Those are things that we're missing in the Transcendence group, the faction, when we're pushing Void campaign without someone, say, like a Drake that we normally use with Sword Flash in every other game mode. Granted, it's a little more random, but she does have the opportunity to put out a ton of different burns as well, potentially making it harder for the enemies to purify, because as you guys know, in every new game mode, there's purifies all over the place, plus an active ability that heals. And the one thing I actually like is the extra damage. This could have extremely high potential when we're talking about her as a Transcendence hero. On top of that, chance to remove attribute buffs from the enemy can always be good. And the one thing I really enjoy about this hero is the heal over time that we're essentially doing to our allies. Where was it in here? Restores 2 allies with the lowest HP by 180% attack HP for 2 rounds. That's pretty cool how it can, there's something I feel like we're kind of lacking is any type of lasting heal. And the first thing I feel like is they're taking inspiration from Infinite Magic Raid, their other game they just released, where there's a lot of abilities like this, the heal effect in that game, that lasts over a couple rounds and gives a smaller heal than one big burst heal. And it's kind of cool having something like that on this hero as well. So overall, pretty good. I'll say that's a good positive overall. So that's gonna be happening in October 28th. Again, the Halloween event is gonna be coming that same exact time, so that guarantees it's going to be a Heroic Scroll event. This event coming up is probably gonna be a better one than we have right now, which is why I said the cards have amazing value, but the event itself is kind of like a hard pass. It's not that great of one at all. So keep that in mind when you guys are considering when to use your Heroic Scrolls. And also the following 2 months, if you don't like the reward structure of the Halloween event, don't feel bad about saving up, because that means you'll still have a chance to use them in November for Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and then also potentially at Christmas when we might get another Light and Dark hero. We'll have to see exactly what that means for us. So next up on this list, we don't have a lot of stuff going on, so don't expect any crazy events during this month until the end of the month, but it does say coming soon. We have 2 things. One of them being gameplay expansion. You see this little icon here? There's 2 different icons, okay? The first one being what I believe is the Glory Challenge icon, right? Because this icon here, let me actually change back to the news view real quick. I'm going to go back over to here. I'm going to show you guys the corner. So this icon here is most definitely this target dummy, right? The other one we'll talk about here in a second. But yeah, it looks like we might be finally getting Glory Challenge expansion, because I know a lot of us have everything done besides Galactic Tree to 360. And that's what I was wondering, is if we manage to get our Galactic Tree up to 360, does this whole entire thing disappear because we have everything completed? I don't know. So what could we see for expansions? Well, we're kind of tapped out on monsters. We're kind of tapped out on Star Spawn. I wonder if we're going to be getting new categories, because as you guys see, they didn't like the way they spaced these out. They pushed them all at the top, and there's space for like probably 2 more different ones down here, if not 3, that they could fit kind of like behind my face. I imagine they're just doing something different. I don't see them going further down, although I could see them going down here, getting like 3 upgraded Resident Suits gear, but like, who even has that right now? Maybe more Soul Stones, and now getting them up to like 6-star Soul Stone will give us more chests, or honestly, I just wish they would give us like more dust. That would be, like, give us like 1 billion dust, and then we never have to worry about it again. I do think we'll see new categories though, so that's the first part of that. The second part down here is there's another one. We'll kind of zoom in. You can see a little closer. There's that purple portal. Now, I'm pretty sure when they're talking about the portal, I believe that's the portal for the Void campaign. We've already gotten stage 4, which I'm sure actually has anybody. 4, 6 is the last stage. So yeah, we've already had a ton of people. 7 people actually already finish. That's crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Jesus, rocking the #1 logo up there. Yeah, there's people already done with it. The good majority, I feel like, though, are probably stuck back in chapter 3. Yeah, 3.5 is kind of like the next stopping point for people that are like really pushing progression. I think it goes all the way to 3.7, so that's kind of rough, but at least they get the upgraded mythic skins at 3.3. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. So yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think it's meant to be anything in the Void, because I'm pretty sure that purple portal is most definitely, I'm pretty sure that's the Void campaign. And then lastly on the list, this is the one, let's zoom in on it. It's the new game mode, it says. Now, this feels a lot like the icons we get for every type of PvP mode. I doubt it's going to be another guild mode, honestly, because I feel like we've already got, what, like 3 different guild modes going on. I feel like maybe they could just bring back Crystal Crown League. You think they could? I mean, it would be a huge win if they just brought Crystal Crown League. I'm tired of worrying about like 8 lineups of PvP. I just want to go back to the good old solid 1 PvP team, and not like Star Expedition or the other new one they introduced. I just want Crystal Crown League back. Like, is it really that hard? It should just be like an on switch to just put back in the game, but I guess we'll have to see. If it is another PvP mode, fingers crossed it's something really good. So let me know what you guys think about all these updates coming. As soon as we see them on the TapTap servers, we will let you know, and we'll get you guys a first look at them. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of these videos, and I'll see you guys next time.